I've followed you for maybe 5 years on Instagram, and I pay attention to dudes like you because I'm impressed by you. Um, and listen, I don't know that Instagram is always a perfect mirror to real life. I
Right.
know we share the aspects we want to share. My observation of you is you are very lean. You I've seen you with your shirt off through the years, and
Yeah.
you always look very lean to me. And now, like, for me, staying that lean is a fucking battle. Like,
Yeah.
I've gotten as lean as you a number of times, a handful of times, really, not even a number of times. But like, to get that lean, and at the end of the day, I just go like, okay, this is not where I can hang out. I just
Right.
can't. And so, like, really, if I'm being honest, closer to 15% is really where I am, like, comfortable
Hmm.
long term, and my body just kind of chills out and isn't fighting me as much as, like, if I'm trying to dig deep. How do you do that? Like, did you just find the right way? And you could tell me, go fuck
Yeah.
yourself. I'm not as lean as you think. I don't know. And it could be genetics. Who knows?
Man, so I mean, this has been a battle over the years. So like in full transparency on all this, many a times there was, I would get lean and blow back up. But the first time I got like really, really lean, um, I I maintained it for about a month, and then
Wow.
Thanksgiving happened
Yeah.
and the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
And it was a 6-month spiral. Um, and so, that would happen where I would get down pretty lean, come back up. And I got to a point where I was, maintaining probably around that 15% body fat. But and this is something I've openly talked about quite a bit is in 2021, I started taking semaglutide, a GLP-1 medication.
Wow. In 2021.
Yeah, because I had the kind of hunger that I had to get to 350 pounds never went away.
Yeah.
And it was a daily struggle, and I always made jokes about it, like, oh yeah, I'm always hungry, I could always eat. But it really was a thing. I would go weeks and months never actually feeling full.
Yeah.
And it would, I'm lucky that I do have a very strong support system, and my now wife and my close family and close friends. So they would understand, but I wouldn't do things like go out to eat
Right.
because I go to a restaurant and I would start eating, and it would be really hard to manage to keep control. That hunger just never left. It was something I always struggled with. And I mean, it did affect everyday life. That time I mentioned when I first got really lean and kind of ended up in a spiral. I actually remember sitting in my car crying once because I was just thinking about, like, I have these friends that we can order pizza and they eat a few slices of pizza and are just like, ah, man, I'm full. That was good.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah. No, I will not stop thinking about it. And then, even if I do something like, wha- like, even if I take the leftover pizza and, like, take it out of the box and throw it in the trash can,